fly again. Good grief.
Hi, Stephanie.
Chubby Brown.
Stephanie says hi.
Hello, everyone.
Gail, Ramona, Katrina, Donna says hey from Georgia.
Wow. Hello, guys.
YouTube is still loading.
So, welcome to our last Living on a Dime Live.
You better explain that fast.
There's nothing to explain.
Wait, seriously?
Whoa, there's lots of angry faces flying across the screen. Just kidding.
I'm kidding. Okay.
Yes, Leona, the fly does want to be internet famous.
I'm worn out today, so I've overdone myself making soap and trying to do this and a sale, and I just can't do it all. So
she's retiring. I'm
tired and I'm worn out, so I hope today's show ends up doing something. I'm not sure what it's going to do. All right.
We're joking about the frowny faces.
Nope, see, there it is, right there.
No, she's just joking, Brenda. It's not the last show. Just she's in that moment where she's like, I can't wait till the show's over so I can go die on the couch.
Maybe we should do Living on a Dime with Tara dead on the couch.
It's not really the last show.
Okay, so today I'm making sweet potato casserole out of Dining on a Dime cookbook. Now this is my Dining on a Dime cookbook, and you can see I actually use it every single day. Can you see I use it every single day?
Yep.
On page 135 is our sweet potato casserole.
Maybe we should reiterate. She was joking.
I was joking, everyone.
This is not the last show. She was just
I am
joking.
tired and I'm worn out, and I was joking. I'm sorry. It's been a rough day.
You frightened everybody.
I ruined another 15 pounds of soap today after my show.
Boo.
And so I'm just doing too much. All right. Sweet potato casserole. 3 cups of sweet potatoes mashed. Now, this is just this size can of sweet potatoes. What size is this? 29 ounces. 822 grams for those of you not in the U.S. And I mashed them up. Now, you can bake sweet potatoes, and I was planning on doing that, but I just didn't have time to do that today. Excuse me.
Someone said, get a cup of Sue's tea.
Yes, I do need a cup of Sue's tea. Right here. Very delicious. Thank you, Sue. And we were wondering where Sue was, and she said today she didn't have internet.
She says, I'm back online, so I'm able to watch you live.
So we were missing you, Sue, and I was just going to email you, and then I checked the comments, and you were there. So, yay, I'm glad. 3 cups of sweet potatoes mashed. Either home roasted or canned. It doesn't matter. Then you're going to dump all this in together. Can you put the link for the sweet potatoes in there?
Oh,
Casserole?
yes.
So you're going to put your butter. And you're going to put your eggs. It's melted butter. And you're going to put your... Oh, I forgot the sugar.
By the way, if any of you experience a lot of like major bad buffering or something, let me know. We're trying to deal with some tech support to see if there could be a problem on our end, but only some people have the problem, so that normally means it's on the receiving end. But
Yeah.
anyway, so if you have major problems, let us know.
So then your sugar. Now I do half the white sugar in this recipe because it's just a little on the sweet side for me. I mean, even though I really like sweet stuff, it's more of a sweet potato pie than a casserole. I mean, it tastes more like a pie than a casserole, than sweet potatoes, I should say. So I do half the recipe, but just use however much you want. Okay, so I got in here my sweet potatoes, my butter, my sugar, my eggs, and my vanilla. So I'm going to stir it all up. And your oven needs to be on at 350, which I forgot. Okay, and that's what it looks like. There you go. Okay, yes.
Literally, this has been going on for like since the show started.
Uh-oh.
Almost everyone has noticed. You sound like you have a cold. You look like you've been punched a million times against the wall, and you need to rest. This
That's what they
entire
said?
weekend. Yeah, like,
That's a little
well, not
ungracious.
The punch, not the punched against the wall part.
Oh, that was the son's edition.
That's Dave's edition.
Penny says I should be cooking. I think it's time for Mike to do the cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tara's
You gonna
having
sit
a
down and tell me
CF.
what to do?
I'm having a CFS moment. I admit it. I put on makeup and did my hair, but I'm not quite here. So.
Melinda asked us to tell everyone again what we're making.
Huh? Yes, you may. Okay, so then you're gonna put
What are we making again?
sweet potato casserole.
Yay.
So then you're going to make your topping, which is brown sugar, pecans, flour. I'm using gluten-free because I'm the only one who eats this at our house. And butter.
I'll eat it, but I might scrape the nuts.
Like I said, I'm the only one who eats it in this house. And then we mix it up just like you do for a crumb topping. Right there. Okay, and then, yes, Jack?
Looks like you spilled some soap over here.
Uh-oh, did I spill soap? Oh, dear. Then you take a 9x9 casserole dish. This is slightly larger than 9 inches. I think it's like 9.5 or 10 inches, but I don't have anything smaller. So I just cook it for slightly less time, just 2 or 3 minutes less, not very much. Pour it into your casserole dish. Now this recipe can be made up a day or two before Thanksgiving. And you can refrigerate it and then pop it in the oven. And that saves you a step on Thanksgiving Day.
Smells good.
Then take your topping, sprinkle it over the top.
You have time for a soap question?
Just 1 second. I'm almost done with this recipe.
Okay.
Well, always fast.
And then you put it in your oven at 350 and let it bake.
All right.
So,
that's it for today.
it's been a good
show. Just joking.
Seriously,
everyone.
guys, the recipes in Dining on a Dime, right here, Michael put the link for it, page 135, are super, super simple because... Thank you, Dave.
You should go get your slippers and your jammies.
So Dave just brought me this. Wasn't that nice? They're super, super simple because I don't have the time or energy to do a lot of time-consuming recipes. I don't like a lot of ingredients. I like good, tasty food that is quick and easy to make. Which is why our shows are done in like 3 or 4 minutes and then we move on to questions. So, okay, go ahead.
Oh, questions?
Yes.
I don't have a lot of them yet, but Priscilla asked, how do we store our soap? It sounds like she can't stay long, but she was wondering.
How do you store it?
Yes.
So you can just store it in a dry place. If you mean in the shower, just put it in a soap dish and let it dry between uses. If you let it dry between uses, it'll last about a month if you shower every day for 1 bar. And just let it dry in between uses. So just get yourself a soap dish or something and you can do that.
And Christine, I think Christine wasn't here at the very beginning. She's asking if you're okay.
Well, what's your definition of okay?
She's vertical, but that's about all.
I'm vertical, but that's about all. No, I'm not feeling very good. And also, I wanted to show you guys something real quick. So I got this cute little Thanksgiving guy and gal. It's a pepper and salt shaker. And I don't collect too many tchotchkes like this. Well, okay, yeah, I do. But not like some people. I mean, I collect them and then I get rid of them and then I collect more. And I just saw these cute little guys at one thrift store, and then I saw this one at another thrift store. See, he's a little salt shaker turkey. And today, this little guy fell and broke. But I just wanted to show you something that Grandma does all the time. Well, Mom does too, but, well, all of us do. Just take regular Elmer's glue. Watch me cut my finger. And just put it all along the edge. And Grandma uses Elmer glue for everything. And people don't really use it as much as they really should. And then just match up your pieces. Put it together. And then it'll dry. And actually, I'm going to put some on the edges here just a second. And then when it dries clear. And you really can't even tell that anything was done. Usually. Usually, see how that just really fits nice and good together. And now he's all fixed for Thanksgiving again. And I'm happy again. So, there we go. That's how you fix that. Yes.
M. Medley, he says, have y'all shipped all the books yet? I haven't got mine yet.
So everything was shipped on Monday from the sale. If you do not I don't know when you ordered, but if it's been more than 10 days, please send me an email because you should receive them unless you're in Alaska or Hawaii, and I don't think I shipped either of those this time. You should have it within 10 days. If you don't, something has happened. The post office has probably destroyed the package or lost it. Happens all the time.
Like 10% of them?
Like 10% of our books get lost at the post office, or people help themselves at the post office to them. So, yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Never mind. So you ready for questions?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, first of all, Carrie says you need a candlelit bubble bath. I was thinking, wow.
By myself in a motel room.
Somewhere.
With no internet,
at least
no
300
phone.
miles away from here.
I would say I'd go on a month-long vacation and it would do something for me, but the problem is I did go on a month-long vacation all by myself and I sat in a motel room and that's all I did for 1 month in February and March. And did it help?
Apparently not.
So
she was in the hot springs every day.
I went from my hotel room to the hot springs, from the hot springs to my hotel room, and that's it. And I went across the street to Wendy's to get dinner and lunch,
sleeping
breakfast.
and reading a book, and that was about it.
That was it. So it didn't do me any good, but I wish it would. No, I did not, Debbie, find my thermometer. I cannot believe this. It's just like things are just growing legs and walking off around here, aren't they?
Like literally.
SD cards, thermometers.
Well, a lot of the stuff is walking off because kids are taking it and then remembering later that it was actually them.
I can't find it. Did I put it in here? No. I don't know where it went. Because today I found Mike found the salt in the microwave. I put the salt in the microwave.
Why?
It's like the salt shakers in the microwave, and that's a classic sign that she's overworked.
That's a sign I need to slow down. So
I told
I'm
her,
going to be slowing down.
Sorry for those of you who like the soap shows, but I told her I think we're going to have to not do 5 soap shows a
I got to
week.
cut it back.
Maybe,
I was trying to get through to get some Christmas stuff done, and I just can't do it.
Maybe
It's
a couple
just
a
not
week
going to happen.
would be good for now. But we actually love them anyway, so.
Huh? Yeah, the yellow thermometer.
Oh.
And in
I
case
hear
you
me
guys are
laughing.
wondering, you can put on my Etsy store. So I have my police soap, my police gun soap, Air Force soap, whichever you want to call it. And then I have my patriotic one on Etsy now. So you guys can get those from yesterday. And happy Veterans Day!
Well,
We tried. I was thinking about trying to get
Thank
Grandpa
you.
to come on. He's a veteran, but
yeah, we wanted to interview him, but I think they're
shy.
They're shy about it, so. But we want to say thank you to
Yes.
everyone who served or sacrificed in any way because of.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
We appreciate our freedom and what you have done for us. If no one else has.
Hey. Carrie says, I feel you, girl. I'm recovering from major surgery and worn out every day.
Yeah.
Amy wants to know what kind of tea.
It's English breakfast.
Melinda said, I saw that recipe today as I was reading all the recipes. They're all great. The sweet potato casserole is similar to the one I make, and it's delicious. I'm sure yours is, and I can't wait to try it.
Thank you.
So today for those of you who haven't been here the whole time, we are making sweet potato casserole, and
it's in
we
the
actually
oven.
already made it. It was so easy, but it's in the oven now. Well, do you think it'll be done before we're done?
Yeah, it only cooks 20 minutes. So
Oh,
don't
okay.
let me forget it. Let's see, I forgot to do the timer. It's already been like 8 or 9 minutes.
It has been.
Christine says,
17
"Oh,
since we started.
Tara needs to take some R&R, and Mike can make soap and cook." Well, that would be interesting for everyone, I think.
You don't want Mike's soap or his cooking. No,
Well,
your
it's-
cooking's good.
the
What you
cooking
do
is
cook.
good.
What you do cook is good. I apologize. I'm sorry. It's just
Certain
sometimes a
things-
little interesting.
Well, certain things. Well, that's just because I say I've got some beans and some peppers and some onions, and I think I'll just make this out of it. And,
Yeah.
and it usually works
That's
out.
fine.
Or if I follow a recipe, I can pretty much make the recipe turn out every time.
Yeah.
As long as it's written coherently.
Yeah.
So
So I wanted to tell you guys about something real quick. Guess what we got in the mail? I am so excited.
what? Where did it come
So,
from?
do
Countryside.
you see what this is?
I see.
Oh, I'm
Lots
so
of Countryside
excited.
magazines.
So, we have a story to tell about Countryside. And they did send this to me because I asked them to because I want to start doing some stuff out of their magazine. If you guys are homesteaders or anything, you need to check out this Countryside magazine if you haven't. I'm sure if you're a homesteader, you know about it. But this has the best information. And a little story, in 1999, when we first started, this was the first place that we advertised in, and it's the first place that they used our articles and our recipes. So they were the ones that gave us our start, and we got orders for not just beans, which is now called Dining on a Dime.
Yeah,
Our
they
first
ordered it,
orders were from Countryside.
and they were selling it. Yeah.
I know. So there's a walk down memory lane.
And
I'm so
yeah,
excited.
they want to sell them again, or don't they? Or
Yeah.
aren't they asking to promote
Yeah,
them again?
so they're asking to work with us again, and I'm like, oh, I would love to. I love you guys. But they have, 100 years of publishing. When was
Are we in there?
this? January 2016?
Oh, they're publishing.
Cool.
Oh, I see.
Damn. Wow. I mean, they just have all wild coffee alternatives. What kind of stuff? Stuffed chicken recipes. I mean, they have everything in here. How to build, how to make candles, how to build greenhouses, and all kinds of stuff. And
Gonna have to
Yeah.
reach through the camera and smack my mother-in-law.
oh no, what'd she do?
She's telling people I'm a good cook if you like McDonald's. I cook really
He
well.
makes good food.
I just don't cook
It's
for
just
you
a
because you're the
little on the
mother-in-law.
spicy side sometimes,
Better
but
than yours.
Well, I do like spicy. Oh, Lisa says, I have had my books 2 weeks now and have made many things that are awesome. My dad borrowed the book and now he won't give it back, so I guess I'm going to have to get another one.
oh
I told him I'd get one for Christmas, but I guess he wants it now.
no! Dining on a Dime cookbook, sweet potato casserole, page 135, and this is my very well used. I mean, you can tell I do use this every day. So yeah.
Cheryl says, it's hard being a mom. It's very overwhelming. We play a lot of different roles. I know how you feel. Didn't feel very well today either. A lot on my mind. Hope you're feeling better. So take a hot bath and relax. A lot of
Thank you.
people are saying they hope you
Thank
feel
you guys.
better. So,
Unfortunately, this is just part of living with CFS. I keep trying to live a normal life in a not healthy body. Although I am feeling better, and that's the problem. I started feeling better, so I started doing more, and now it's wearing me out more.
yeah, one problem with Tara that I've noticed over the years is she feels bad, and then suddenly she feels good, and then she wants to do everything that she possibly missed in all the times she was feeling bad, and then she overdoes it, and then she feels bad again.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
that's
accurate.
kind of where we are right now. So
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna.
pretty accurate.
She's gonna take off a little time here.
Did you smell this one? This one smells really good.
It smells like Veterans Day. It's
I had a
delish.
shave and a haircut.
Nice. See? Veterans Day.
Oh, they had a free.
Um,
They had a free thing for. Well, no.
Sylvia says, Tara, your shows are fun and make my day, but your health is important. Slow down, catch your breath. We'll keep you in my prayers.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think let's see. Carrie says your hair looks beautiful. And it does.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You should have seen it 30 minutes ago.
Leona said it's okay not to do a live show if you're feeling bad. You know, actually, we've had to cancel a show before because Sarah was sick, but we really had no way to tell everybody it was canceled.
You can put messages on Facebook.
Yeah, but I guess on Facebook. On the YouTube side,
I think you can do it on the YouTube side too, somehow.
Well, I've put a message on there because they said there was a message system, but the message it went out with the digest like 3 days later. By then it's too late. So let's see. Oh, and Turid says she hopes you're feeling better too. Good to know you're on, Turid.
Wow, it's late there.
It's late in Norway. Let's see.
Yes, Mike does work very hard too. Yes.
Yes, I should light some pretty candles and draw a bubble bath, although you might set yourself on fire.
I'd probably set myself on fire and then drown.
How do you do what?
That's the point. Mom always ends up doing the things that are just impossible.
And Phyllis says Mike works hard too. Thank you for noticing, Phyllis.
Yes, he does. He works very hard.
Ramona says, I thought about having my hubby go on Worst Cooks in America. That bad, huh? Uh-oh. Phyllis says Facebook is acting up for her. Cheryl says crazy glue, I think, regarding those things, which would work.
Yes, you can use crazy glue too.
But you might glue yourself.
But I always glue my hands to it. And then I get glue on my hand and I automatically stick it in my mouth. And then I always glue my finger to my lip. It happens every time.
Sorry, I got to emergency here. Take that off because it's all stuck. Gotta wait for that skin to shed.
A kid at school got his, we were playing with the glue gun to make airplanes and stuff.
Yeah.
He got it all over his fingers and he put his hand on the table and he couldn't get it off.
A kid hot glued his hand to the table.
Hot glued his hand to the table.
Must have not been very hot glue because I would have been head to the bathroom.
Jolene says, I made lotion bars finally and love them. How much scented oil do you put in a batch of your lotion bars?
So, I usually put about a quarter to a half an ounce per pound. I don't use as much as I do in the soap. I use about 1 ounce per pound in soap, and I use about a quarter to a half an ounce per pound of oils. Yes.
I've had a couple of people say their Facebook wasn't working, so they jumped onto YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're having trouble on Facebook, or if you did, just kind of let us just mention that in the comments.
Looks so good over
Wow, Bright Horizon Sanctuary. That's great. I'm so glad you like them.
here. Don't forget the
Your
caption.
books.
Sin says, Dave, I made your famous cheeseburger rolls last night, and my hubby loved it.
Oh, I saw that.
Yay. And Diane says we've recruited Dave to cook next time, just so you know. Actually, that would be cool. Maybe Dave and I could cook together.
Hey, let's make these cheeseburger rolls with Dave, or have me make.
I
mini
still need to make an
pizzas.
omelet. The omelet that I don't eat. But I make.
He makes a very good omelet. He does.
Think I could do it live?
Yeah, you could do it live. You've had enough practice, yeah?
Elviria says, do you ship books outside the U.S.?
So we are shipping outside the U.S. right now.
And not into Canada.
And we are going to Canada and the UK.
Oh.
We kind of figured out a way to work around the system there to figure out how to get them shipped to you. Yeah, the shipping is about $21 for one dining on a dime.
Phew.
Okay, so I have another question, guys, real quick. So I always have bought 100% cotton dish towels. And they don't dry. And it drives me crazy. And even Ellie today was like, Mom, there has got to be some dish towels that dry and don't push the water around. And I got these at IKEA. And they don't dry anything. And I don't use fabric softener, so it's not fabric softener buildup. if anyone has any kind of dish towels that dry really well, please tell me, because I'm going to ask for them for Christmas because it is driving me crazy. We have all these dish towels and they don't ever dry anything. So if you guys have a good dish towel that works really well, could you please list it on there or go to Amazon and find the link for me and put it on there? What did you want to say about the dish towel?
Once I spilled my water,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh great. So I grabbed one of these kinds of towels,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just
Pushed all the water off.
and I had a bigger mess on the ground.
I know. It's a pain, isn't it? Yes.
You you have to
Hold.
lay it on top of the water, and then you have to push on it.
Yep.
You can't just.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Dave?
Leanne Burbank says, what happened to 2 days soap? And I have a couple of other questions.
I don't know what happened to today's soap. I think I mismajored again. I'm tired.
We think that the last couple soap fails have been because she's tired, and when she gets really tired and feeling sick with the CFS, she does silly things, which is like she had mentioned earlier. I opened the microwave and this was in there, and so we're just.
So that makes about
so
almost $1,000 worth of soap I ruined in 6 days.
But the CFS causes memory problems and mental
What?
confusion and stuff like that.
What was that? What was that?
I think
Yeah.
she was asking because she might want to buy it, and
Everything that is on, just a second, Dave. Everything that's on Etsy is good soap.
But
Yes,
Tara
Dave?
was a little afraid to ship the Lie Heavy soap because didn't you?
Well, people are wanting to buy my Lie Heavy homemade laundry detergent, or my laundry detergent soap, because it does clean your laundry really well. But I don't know. I wasn't sure if people had kids and stuff. It shouldn't hurt them or anything, but I don't know.
You'd hate for them to get burned
Yeah.
or something.
Well, and you won't. I mean, I touch it, I grate it, and it doesn't do anything. But I don't know.
She's just worried about it. Jenna says, Mike, you're always happy and laughing. So nice to see. Thank you, Jenna.
Yeah, it's really annoying some days.
Kathleen Hansen, Dad, says, what do you put in your omelets, in all caps, with a question.
Oh, omelets. I'll usually use maybe 2 eggs, and there are all kinds of things I think are good in omelets. Tara likes ham, so I'll dice up ham. I'll get actually the lunch meat ham from the deli, like 2 or 3 pieces, and fold it up and then cut it so that it's just little squares. I'll put in cheese and
Green
mushrooms
onions,
and green onions and
olives, green
olives.
peppers. He makes a really good omelet. He makes it every
Tomatoes.
birthday and every Mother's Day.
And then I'll usually wrap it up and sprinkle some cheese on the top and some tomatoes just to make it look pretty.
And it tastes very good.
Yeah. It's kind of a Mother's Day, birthday, whatever, you need a special day tradition.
So Donna, the flour sack ones at Walmart work for you? Because they weren't working for me. Although it's been like 10 or 15 years since I bought them from Walmart because they weren't working, so I stopped. Yeah?
Debbie says
Amy.
Norwex. I don't know what Norwex is. Some kind of
it's
towel.
like a multi-level marketing towel. Yeah?
This has been a couple things back, but Amy T says bamboo dish towels are good.
Now, I did see good reviews for bamboo dish towels on Amazon. I was like, bamboo? But they had 5 stars. So, Anyone else have any ideas on the dish towels? Yeah, diapers.
Non-folded diapers. Oh yeah, of course Nan says that. We still have diapers left over from our oldest, but well, actually, they weren't used. They were ones we just bought then. You're right. Jolene, time to take some time and rest up. Yeah, Penny says chronic fatigue syndrome.
Oh,
somebody
yes.
asked.
CFS is chronic fatigue syndrome. I have chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. I got sick when I was 16, so I've had it for 28 years. Makes my life miserable sometimes, but you just keep going on. So.
Gary says my hubby went to the microwave to see what was peeping.
Oh, sorry, Carrie.
And Penny
Tell
said
him
she did
sorry.
that too.
Sorry, guys.
Angelina says I received my pre-Christmas order. Love them. Thank you. Christine says microfiber towels.
You know, I have tried microfiber before, and I did not like them. They just push the water around, too.
April says flannel baby blankets. They're awesome. I use them for everything.
I thought about that, and I thought about going. We used to have, growing up, what was that stuff called, Mom? Terry cloth, tablecloths. Terry cloth, tablecloths, and dish towels. And I thought about getting some terry cloth at Joann Fabrics. Like, I need something else to do. Make homemade towels. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I thought about going and getting some terry cloth at Joann's and sewing my own towels. I sound like Martha or something. I'm not that kind of a person, I promise.
You think about it, but you don't have the energy to do it.
I promise, I'm not the kind of person who normally makes their own towels.
Tanny wants to know what your symptoms are. She says, I'm hurting all over.
Can you go to Living on a Dime and we'll get her. I'll put a link in there for you. So it feels like you have a really, really bad case of the flu, and sometimes you do even have like a fever. I do get low body temperature. Like my temperature will go down to like 95 when I get really, really sick, and then I know, yeah. Mike's putting a link in there for you. And if I get in a super hot bathtub and it brings my temperature back up, it can bring me from mostly dead back to semi-alive.
Mostly.
But you get really bad headaches, your muscles hurt. It's different from fibromyalgia, muscle pain. You don't have any memory. You get really bad brain fog. You, I don't know, what else? It feels
memory, brain fog.
If you can imagine
disorganization.
Yeah, if you can imagine the very worst flu you've had, that's what it's like every day. I mean, and that's what I'm functioning with. I mean, I'm doing all this stuff just because I don't want to just sit in bed and be a vegetable. But it is like I do all this stuff, but it's like with the very worst flu you've ever had. So imagine having the worst flu you have and doing the dishes and cooking and all that. So, and giving kisses.
But kisses help, don't they?
Kisses really help. Okay, just 1 second.
Ooh, that looks good.
Okay.
Oh, also, it also causes you to drop things and
Yeah.
cut and burn herself. Like when she tries to she's cutting something, she'll cut herself. Or if
Yeah.
it's hot, she'll burn herself. Do not touch that.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what the sweet potato casserole looks like when it's cooked. Ta-da. Does it
Smells
smell
good.
really good?
It's funny, it looks like peach cobbler.
It does, kind of, yeah.
Peach cobbler.
Okay, just a second, Dave. What did you need? Yes, just 1 second. Yes, David.
Teresa wants to know if you have tried the magnesium supplement. It helps with the absorption of all your other meds and foods.
Yes, I am on high doses of magnesium. I'm on about 40 different supplements right now. And I've pretty much tried it all. And the new stuff is helping to some degree, but it doesn't help when you overwork yourself and just wear yourself out. Okay, I'm going to let this cool and then I'll have taste testing.
April says I buy material by the yard and I have the girls practice on sewing machine making towels. What's the worst that can happen? Seams are crooked, lol. They still absorb and I have lovingly made kitchen gear.
So what do you use, Teresa, for the material? For the material, do you use flannel or terry cloth, or what do you use?
Some people were saying terry cloth. One lady said she gets bar towels at Walmart.
I've tried the bar towels and they just don't seem to, I don't know.
I always seem to wipe it with these towels, and then if I really want it dry right now, then I have to get a paper towel to finish the last little bit. Christina wants to know when you're doing the scented lotion bar.
I already did a video on lotion bars a couple of months ago.
Oh, I should share that here in a minute.
So you can go to YouTube on Living on a Dime is our channel and type in lotion bar and you can find it there.
Teresa says try to delete some of those supplements you're taking. They can counter-react with each other, and flannel would also be better than terry cloth with that.
Yes, I have tried stopping some of the supplements. These are all that the doctor has me on, and we're being very, very careful with what I'm doing right now. But yes, they can. And thank you. The flannel is better than terry cloth, they said.
Wait, that recipe is in the book, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Page 132, Dining on a Dime.
Some people were saying that they thought flannel was better.
Well, maybe I should try flannel then.
Can't hurt.
Yeah.
Well, we have flannel scraps laying around somewhere, don't we?
Yeah, I have a whole
rag
bunch
bag?
of flannel.
April says, I get so weak sometimes I can only brush a small portion of my daughter's hair at a time. When you have to style their hair in phases and shifts, all you want to do is hide in the bathroom and cry while laying on the floor. That
Yeah,
sounds
that's pretty much typical.
exactly like Tara's story. Yeah.
And you do have a really hard time. I have a horrible time holding my arms up. I don't know what it is, but anytime I put my arms up over my head, I don't know what happens, but it gives me a really bad reaction. Okay, let's taste test.
Oh!
Oh, yum.
Teresa says try stores like AutoZone for terry cloth type towels. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's what I'd heard. But I want something pretty. I don't want car drying. I don't know.
Pretty but doesn't absorb, or functional that?
I
Watch your
don't.
arm there. Here.
Thank you. Here, let's just do... Oh, man, that is
I'll get
good.
it. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Ramona says seasonal changes make my CFS and fibro go nuts.
Yeah, it does me too.
And Charlene likes terry cloth. Priscilla says use your old bath towels, cut hem, and they make wonderful kitchen towels.
Well, that's an idea. Oh, man, this is so good.
And Penny's sending hugs and prayers. Cheryl says no, Martha Stewart said to stay away from the cloths from auto places and just use the cheesecloth, regular cheesecloth.
Yeah, but you can't use cheesecloth. It's got holes in it.
Well, it might do well for the last little bit. Monisa says it's your oils making your cotton towels not absorbent. Try to put borax in your wash. Oh, because the oil's from the countertops, maybe?
Yeah, but I did this before I was making soap.
I mean, but it might be from just regular oils on the table and stuff.
I could try that.
April says I buy my hubby auto shop towels all the time. He still comes in and gets my flannel ones because he says they work better.
Huh, okay, well, I'll try the flannel ones.
And Merle says for
you.
Terry kitchen
Aw.
towels, go to Costco, Walmart, or Target. Oh, Ramona wants to know how much oil is in your laundry soap. Could it be that? Oh, that's causing your...
No, it shouldn't be because it's lye heavy. And so it shouldn't. My homemade laundry soap, and this was happening before I started using my homemade laundry soap.
Let's see, Dave, I was unsure where you were on the... Let's see.
Which one? YouTube comment?
Somebody's talking about pizza over here. Oh, Carpe Diem Butterfly says, did you check the trash can to see if your temperature gun fell in it? We better check it, actually. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, because I had it open because I was...
Look for your wedding ring while you're in there.
Yeah, someone else also said looking for you there, so that's why I was over here scrambling.
Oh, Lori said, asked Tara, what was it you
Somebody
said?
Changed the trash.
I took it out. I should go get it.
We'll
I
go
know where
get
it
the
is.
other one.
I'll be right back. No, just kidding. Lori said, Tara, what was it you said to have with aspirin that helps you feel better?
Alka-Seltzer regular.
And if you don't have the Alka-Seltzer, you said...
If you don't have Alka-Seltzer, you can take a half a teaspoon of baking soda in some water and 2 aspirin. Sometimes just the plain baking soda by itself will do it, but the aspirin helps with my fibromyalgia pain.
But the Alka-Seltzer works better than the baking soda, right?
Mm-hmm. I already got that one. I already got that one.
Which one? Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, we're spending a boatload of money on
You
me.
have your wedding ring, right?
I'm so glad you're under professional care, Teresa says.
Um,
Unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do. So even though she is getting a lot of treatment, it's not really doing that much.
well, no, it is. I had a genetic test, and I wasn't really gonna. Okay. I wasn't gonna talk about the genetic test because I'm waiting to see if the supplements I'm on for the genetic test will help. But I had a genetic test done, and now we're tailoring my supplements to my genes. And that seems to be helping me a whole lot more. That's why I've been doing so much and overdoing, because I do have more energy and I have been feeling better. So, just 1 minute.
For those of you who haven't been here the whole time, Tara is eating the recipe of the day, which was sweet potato casserole.
It's good.
It took about 5 minutes to prepare it, and then we were answering questions while it was cooking, and now it's done. So
Very good.
Teresa says, "Oh no, Tara lost her wedding ring. So sorry." And Sue's asking you about that too. But that was actually 13 years ago, 12 years ago.
12 years ago, I lost it.
She thinks that
One of two
Dave threw it
things
in the
happened.
trash.
Either I set it on the stairs because I was painting. Dumb, I know. I was painting outside, and I just set it on the stairs so I didn't have to take off my shoes and everything to come in the house. And I set them on the stairs, and Mike vacuumed. Yes, he vacuums. Mike vacuumed after that, and I thought he had vacuumed it up, but we couldn't find it in the vacuum bag. But then David, who was a year and a half at the time, he was like a year and a half old. He said, he came and told me, he said, "Oh, I threw it in the trash can." But we dug and dug through the trash and we couldn't find it, and we never did find my original wedding ring. So now I wear substitutions, and they're all fake because...
We were unsure because when I was doing my crazy vacuuming things, if anything loud got in there, I would open it all up and look in there, and nothing.
Yeah.
Couldn't find anything like that. Teresa says, "Be careful using too much baking soda. Sodium bicarbonate is not good for your heart." I've never heard that before.
At this point, I say, take me.
Southland Technical Academy says, "I've been married 16 years. This coming spring, and my hubby and I still have never gotten around to getting wedding rings." You've had 4 or 5 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tara's hard on them, so...
This is number 3. So number 2, I was carrying a 4x4 out to the truck, to the pickup, and I went to set it in the pickup, and I dropped the 4x4 and my hand was under it, and I smashed my hand, and it flattened my wedding ring on my finger. So that's what happened to number 2. This one's number 3, and then I have 4 and 5 in the cabinet, just because I felt like getting something different.
Mom.
Yes, Dave?
Sue said, "Dave, you ate it," with like 3 exclamation marks. And yeah.
Sharon says, "Your boys are so sweet." My ring, I had a surgery a couple years ago, and I had to lay in bed for like a month and a half. And I gained a bunch of weight, and now it doesn't fit anymore. So I have it where I can see it every day to try to inspire me to lose
Is that
the weight
the reason?
again.
Is that the real reason?
Hey, would I come on in front of all these people and say, "This is my life"? Penny says, "Those are some well-trained boys. It's wonderful to see how much you guys love each other."
Oh, do we love each other? Okay, Jack wants to show everybody something real quick here. Dad'll have to scoot over just a little bit. So, we got this from the neighbor. You want to bring it over here, Jack? Or do you want to...
Well, we need to find it.
Do you need help, Jack?
It's not very heavy.
It's still plugged in.
Okay, I'll hold it and you describe what it is. Jack and David have been so excited with this thing. We got this from our neighbor, Mrs. Anderson.
Be careful, there's water in there.
Okay. And you want to tell him what it is?
It's an oven, a coffee maker, and a timer.
And
And also a griddle.
you can make an egg here and put your toast in here.
And make coffee
And
in
make
here.
coffee. So tell him what have you been doing with it.
Been making a toaster waffle and coffee.
He's been making himself a toaster waffle and coffee for breakfast the last 2 mornings.
Yeah, well, I still left like 2 cups of coffee.
For Dad.
Well, yeah,
BJ.
for him, if he wanted to.
Yeah.
When you put your toaster waffle in here.
Jack's been excited to make coffee every day now.
I'm not making it every day.
Yeah, so you think that's pretty cool. So I don't know how much this little contraption was, but we got it for free. And it was brand new. She'd never used it.
See, if you set it to off, you can just have a timer.
Nice.
But then if you set it to one of these, 1, 2,
It's
3,
just on.
2, then it's just cooking.
Mm-hmm. So that's our newest contraption. Jack's been all excited and Dave's been all excited about that.
Yep.
Not sure where we're going to keep that contraption.
In your bedroom.
In our bedroom.
In your bedroom, huh?
Trina asked
okay.
which soap went bad today.
So after the show, I decided to go ahead and finish up and do 2 more big loaves of gingerbread. And I don't know where I messed up, but it got super hot, cracked the top, and all my gingerbread guys melted.
Oh, Donna says, wow, seeing you live for the first time today. I was thinking, wow, this
dear.
isn't the best example of our show.
Sorry, I'm not feeling the best today, but welcome.
Yes, glad to have you. Ramona says my remote, glasses, and phone end up in the trash a lot. Ours used to more when David was like a toddler.
David was our trash thrower. We didn't have problems with the other kids, but David, he loved to throw stuff in the trash.
But now that the kids are older, nobody wants to throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
And we all just set our candy wrappers and everything randomly around in the house. Or under.
Yeah.
Debbie says, ouch, you need to get a ring tattoo. I think because of smashing the ring on your finger, probably.
Yeah, but see, then if I get a ring tattoo with Mike, and Mike kicks the bucket, and I marry Steve, how will that work? Put Steve on top of Mike? Just kidding.
Take 2.
If you croak, I'm not getting married again.
Oh, that's a good testimony.
I've had enough with one. The Bible says it's better to remain single. I think I will.
Yeah, you are. It's just because you won't find another one like me.
Oh!
But I can say the same thing, so let's hope neither one of us dies. Cheryl says, I'm so happy for the holidays. Looking at you makes me feel like family is so important. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Benny says, that kid, he's so adorable. Yes, he is.
Are you cute?
Me?
Yeah, come here. Do you need another kiss?
Oh. No, I'm punching gingerbread man.
April says, haha, adorable. My kids learn how to use the Keurig and they start their school day with hot cocoa. They call it their Starbucks machine.
Oh, brother.
Kimber says, that's awesome. Have you always been a stay-at-home mom?
Yes.
Robin, thank you for speaking with me today.
You're welcome. Thank you, Robin, for your concern. Robin was concerned we got a troll today, and I kind of had the troll happen, and then I made a mistake on my soap, and then the teenagers were fighting, and I had all 3 of those go on at the same time, and I was like, oh, brother. So thank you for calling. I appreciate your concern. And I have a cold, so...
Yeah, that's why your voice is so low. Penny said my youngest would toss things in the toilet, not the place you'd want to go fishing.
Oh, no.
No, definitely not. Oh.
No, I haven't looked in the fridge or freezer. It might be in there, Lisa. I wouldn't be surprised. Thank you. Yeah. I'll check that and see.
Let's take a quick look over here, see if we missed anything on...
So what did they say? Flannel for dish towels instead of the terry cloth?
Flannel is what seems like...
All right, I might
some people
try
said
that.
terry cloth, but... Oh, Elvira says, Jack is a breakfast maker. Teresa, can you believe it's 32 outside and 60 inside, and I've eaten 2 snow cones?
Oh, my.
And it's just burning up.
I have not tried the meringue, if that's how you say it. I thought about it.
Let's see. It looks like we're getting close to the end of the comments. Hope floats so always. I've damaged my wedding ring so many times and resized after all the kids. My ring was taken to a jeweler's to see how much to fix. Forget it. New ones are cheaper. Well, I think at the beginning Tara said, yeah, we should go to a pawn shop and get rings because I'm hard on jewelry. Man,
He was horrified.
Right.
He was absolutely horrified. I said,
"What?
no, please, let's just go to a pawn shop. And we did. And we paid, what, $100?
We had like no money really either. Yeah.
We had no money anyway, but we paid like $100 for mine, and was yours $25?
It was, I don't remember. But
It was
wasn't very
somewhere
much.
around there.
But
At a
mine looks
pawn
like-
shop.
Mine looks like the Precious from Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings.
We did go to one pawn shop. I'm like, oh, that's a nice one, Mike's. Yeah, I like that one. And we picked it up. And let's see, this was 1994. And it said On the inside of the ring, it was engraved and said, "Forever Alice, 1993."
We're like,
Wow.
okay, that ring is jinxed. So
That was a quick turnaround.
thankfully, the one that we have doesn't have anybody else's name engraved in it.
No.
Let's see. Teresa says 100% linen towels are so absorbent. I get them at yard sales and thrift stores. Remember those calendars from the 70s and 80s? They'll say 100% linen on the bottom.
100% linen. So try bamboo linen and flannel. Okay, well I might try that. Yes, Dave?
Lori V, also known as I Forgot, said, Tara, did you ever try moringa for your health?
Yes. So no, I have not tried moringa. I have heard of it, and I'm on so much stuff right now. I really don't want to do a whole lot more.
Bonnie says, hi, did I miss the sweet potato casserole? Yes, but we can show it to you. Here.
Shouldn't be hot anymore, but just in case. Oops.
It actually only took Tara about 5 minutes to make it, but there it is. And then it was 20 minutes cooking
Yeah,
it?
and 20 minutes cooking. But this is really good because you can make it up the day or two before
You have to leave soon.
and just keep it in the fridge, or you could even freeze it if you want. And then just pop it out on Thanksgiving Day, and that's one less thing you have to make on Thanksgiving Day.
I'll try to post the recipe again in the comments on YouTube, but it's not. It hasn't been letting me so much. So if you don't see it there, you can look in the description too. Let's see. Some people are saying that moringa has side effects and they're afraid to use it.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, Doris says, "Newbie here, love what I've seen." Welcome, Doris.
Oh.
It's good to have you. This
Thanks
isn't even
for
our best show.
Yeah, today I'm not with it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Oh, Angelina says, looks yummy.
Thank you.
All right. Well, looks like we're pretty close to the end.
Mhm.
I think not getting a lot. I don't see any questions we missed. So, people are saying, how did we miss the troll earlier? I was there.
They were just making kind of smart comments, like, well, not really lewd comments, but they were starting to just say some things that you could tell that they were a troll. So,
And somebody else was saying trolls are sad. Sue said trolls are sad people, and I was thinking, yeah. Well, and normally we don't respond.
yeah.
Merle says, no, don't go. Then I have to get up and start dinner.
I'm sorry. We're down to earth.
Thanks, Debbie.
Can I get a little closer to the earth? Just dig a hole and roll me in.
See, this is what I hear all the time. Take me out to the garden and dig a hole and roll me in.
I told people that if I wake you up even like 5 seconds earlier than when you're supposed to wake up, then it feels like you've been run over a car.
Yep, that's what it feels like. Yeah, I wake up pretty much every morning. I wake up and I feel like I've been beaten with a baseball bat in the night, and I just have to get
Wasn't
up
me.
and- it wasn't Mike,
I
but
like Simon's cat.
That was me.
but I do. I wake up and feel like I just have been beat to death.
Toby asks, can you use other scents in homemade scented cinnamon oils?
Yes, you can, and I'm gonna be making those in a week or two.
So, I think that's...
Probably 2 weeks. Next week we're decorating. Okay, so next week. All right, what are we doing next week? Next week we are decorating the Christmas tree on Friday. I'm a professional. I used to be a florist, and so I'm going to show how to professionally decorate a Christmas tree.
Friday, you said?
Yeah, but what I have scheduled Monday and Wednesday?
I don't know, but Wednesday's the Homestead Network Day, so it should be Homestead Network relevant.
I can't remember what
How
I'm
to
doing
decorate
Monday
a
and
Christmas
Wednesday.
tree if there's no power.
Yeah.
Just
Use
kidding.
cheeseburger rolls on Monday.
No, because I've already done those. Yes. Did you need me?
Elfria says, I see gnomes, but no trolls.
Yes, I love gnomes, and our very nice readers sent me their viewers. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I love gnomes.
Amy says, will you visit Australia? We have Gnomesville in WA. I don't know if WA is state in Australia.
I guess
Territory?
so.
What?
What's this?
Kathleen, I see you're asking if we see your comments, and I see that comment, but I'm not sure if we missed something else.
I've seen all of her comments.
Angela says, I'm sorry you have this, but it's comforting to know I'm not alone. Mornings feel like I've been hit by a truck.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, all right. Did we miss one from Kathleen? Oh, have you used Ricola cough drops?
Oh, no, I have not. Or tried Ricola. Well, did I try Ricola? Yeah, I think I did try it. Those worked really good. Yeah.
Oh, and Kathleen also said, check out Clean Your Space on YouTube or flylady.net for good quality microfiber cloths.
I've tried microfiber before, and I was just not impressed.
Well, I hope we didn't miss any other comments, because it did look like we kind of somehow didn't see those. But
Guys, we,
Oh, T. Higgins said Teresa says, I bought the mistake cherry pie today. What was the mistake?
So the mistake was they were supposed to be a cherry color, and half of them turned pink, and half of them turned a dark tannish brown. So there's nothing wrong with them at all. It's just that the fragrance that I used had some vanilla in it that I was testing. And I thought it was going to turn a pretty brown, and it just turned kind of a blah brown. So.
Hope Float says, well, I told my husband we could buy new rings, but my husband said they would need to be blessed. And I said, a second wedding? He said, fixing it might be cheaper. And Bonnie says, I have 2 sweet potatoes in the fridge. No idea what to do with them.
So I roast them. You can either microwave them in a steamer for 5 to 8 minutes and then put brown sugar and butter on them if you want, or just eat them with butter and salt. You could make our sweet potato casserole. We also on page, I think it was 132 in here, we have sweet potato chips, like potato chips. And that's really good too. I love sweet potatoes. I eat them all the time, and I just cook them and put butter and salt. Sometimes I'll put brown sugar or honey on them. Yes, Dave?
Sharon says, crush up the failed soap and make dry laundry packs and sell it to us.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the dried laundry because I literally have probably enough. I am not exaggerating. I probably have enough laundry soap to last me 30 or 40 years. I have that many failed batches of soap, and that's what happens when you practice your soap making. And guys, soap making isn't hard. I just am doing more complicated things like making pies and making really fancy things, and that's why my soap that's why I have more soap fails than normal, because I'm doing more complicated things. Just to make regular soap is really pretty easy, and I'm going to be doing more of that.
Well, and also you've been making it on your CFS days when you're overrun and you make errors in your calculations. Amy says WA is Western Australia. So we'd be happy to come there. We kind of would like to do more traveling, but at the moment it's not quite financially feasible, but we're working on it. Lori says, good news, so far I survived 8 days with hubby home from his operation.
Oh my.
That's good. Oh, Doris says, Missouri here love pie crusts and we'll be trying them this weekend.
Yay.
Yeah, they are so delish. So anyway.
Okay, show them real quick, Jack.
You need a rubber band for the game, but it's a game called Be Thankful, and so...
Oh, look at the little turkey, how cute.
So you're supposed to hit the rubber, you're supposed to fling the rubber band through right here, and that's how you get 100 points. Anywhere else is 1 point.
So it's like a dart game with rubber bands to go through the hole.
That's gonna
I
be
think
really
we should
hard.
try that game with the 8 kids that are gonna, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, wait a minute, 6 plus 5 is how much, 11, with the 11 kids that are gonna be at our house for Thanksgiving. What do you think?
Yeah. I still can't believe you're entertaining
I
the
don't really
idea
think
of...
Austin would really be that good at it.
You
I
know.
don't really
You
know.
might, you never know.
I don't know. but-
Okay.
Well, a number of people saying they're praying for you, and
Thank you, guys.
Shannon
She's just
says even Superwoman needs rest. I think that's your cue.
Yes, that's the problem. I am not Wonder Woman or Superwoman. I just think I am because I got my Wonder Woman underoos when I was 10.
You're Wonder Woman at heart.
Maybe we should see if they make grown-up underoos.
You know, I think that they do. I thought maybe they did because it seems like I heard.
Maybe
that...
I could get you your Star Wars and I could get Wonder Woman for Christmas. Oh my goodness, that would be weird. Should we demonstrate them for you guys on
No.
Christmas Eve? The kids, BJ's over there like this. He's like, oh, mother.
Mom,
I can't believe you're saying that in front of all these people.
are we staying here for Christmas or going to
Lots of
camp?
hearts and thumbs ups.
Sue is wondering.
I think we're staying here for Christmas. We have to stay here, Sue. You have to come see us again.
Sue said she's coming back for Christmas.
Yeah. Email me and tell me when you're coming.
All right. Well, you ready to
All right. All right,
wrap it up
guys.
and go crash on the couch for tonight?
You are her couch.
I just crashed. All right, visit us at livingonadime.com. Please buy our book, Dining on a Dime, so this is all worth it for us. And you can get this recipe at diningonadime.com and all the other Thanksgiving recipes. Thank you guys for all the hearts. And I hope you have a great weekend. We will be back Monday at 4:30, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Hopefully a little more live.
6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central, 4:30 Mountain, 3:30 Pacific, and 2:30 Alaska. And I don't know what time it is in England, Sue. I think it's really late there.
I think it's like 1:30
I can't
now.
believe you wake up in the morning, in the middle of the night, and watch us. That's so
Actually, wait,
nice.
hold on.
But thank you.
Yes.
Oh, Teresa says, what time is it there? It is 5:30 right now here in
5:30
Colorado.
here. Yeah. Yeah.
We're on Mountain
Someone-
Standard Time now.
Corky came up with a really good idea.
Yeah.
You can also melt down your soap fails and, in air quotes, hot process them into another loaf, or shred them and sprinkle into a new cold processed loaves. I'm sure you already know all of that.
Yes, I do know that. My problem is I just haven't had a good. I haven't had any good reprocessing happen. It's never really worked or rebatching happen. I haven't had success with that.
Sorry, we have to say it. Shayla says, they do have adult underoos. I have some compliments of your brother.
Oh my goodness,
That's our
David!
sister-in-law. So, yay. Anyway, so...
Happy Veterans Day, everyone!
Yes, thank you again for your service and for your sacrifice.
Yes.
And we appreciate everyone who's sacrificed.
And I wish I could give one of my gun soaps to each of you. I would if I
They
could.
are super cool.
I would if I could. I did give some to our friend that's a veteran, so... And I'll give some to Grandpa. Alright, guys. See you later. Have a good night.
Good night.
Hold on. Good night.
Yep, see you Monday.
And live stream. Okay, hold on. Joey Caster is still going.
Have a great weekend. Try to get some rest and take care, says Jenny.
Yes, my son. Did you need me?
I mean,